I'm gonna try koi fish too.
Koi fish?
Koi fish, yeah.
I have koi fish in my yard as pets.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to taste them. If this is good, say goodbye to the koi fish, Monica.
Not the koi fish. That's Phil Rosenthal on his hit Netflix show, Somebody Feed Phil, one of my favorites. For 8 seasons now, he's brought that happy-go-lucky attitude all over the world, experiencing new foods, new cultures as well. For Rosenthal's next big thing, though, he is sticking much closer to home. Ooh, delicious.
Oh, look at you.
With a swing by his favorite coffee shop.
Delicious.
And a stroll through the farmer's market in his L.A. neighborhood of Larchmont.
It's things like this that make the community a community.
You can see how Phil Rosenthal lights up.
Oh, try a fig. The figs are in season.
Over just about everything.
We're in the Garden of Eden. Isn't that great?
It's become a hallmark of his Netflix series.
This is my favorite thing. Who am I talking to, you?
Endearing him to a wide cross-section of viewers.
Hi, Phil.
Hi,
I swear to
sweetheart.
God, I'm a fan.
I'm a fan of yours.
He's now hoping to spread some of that joy in the form of, among other things, powdered donut holes.
This is happiness. It's just a happiness.
That's what's on the menu as he prepares to open his own diner.
This is a 100-year-old neighborhood. I said I want it to look like we found a 100-year-old diner, that it's been here for 100 years.
He's calling it Max and Helen's after his late parents, who became familiar faces on his show.
You're frozen.
I am?
You're frozen. No, he's not. Yes, he is frozen. He can't talk.
Frank, you're a pig.
And who inspired memorable characters in Everybody Loves Raymond, the CBS sitcom he co-created nearly 30 years ago.
Eggs, Marie. Scrambled.
My dad loved fluffy eggs so much. On his tombstone, it says, "Are my eggs fluffy?" The lesson is, for me, if you can find a simple joy in your life, maybe you'll be happy every day.
Simplicity has been a winning formula for Rosenthal ever since the successful 9-year run of Raymond.
That is idiotic.
No, it's right-idiotic.
It still connects 30 years later.
It was designed that way. You don't put in topical jokes. I didn't put in Bill Clinton jokes in the 90s, right? So you do the things that seem to be everlasting.
And after struggling with an encore, he switched gears to focus on another everlasting topic, pitching his vision for a food and travel show.
I sold it with one line. I'm exactly like Anthony Bourdain if he was afraid of everything.
By the way, here's something I just thought of. Are there snakes in here?
Yes, sure.
As the show took off, Rosenthal also began touring in front of sold-out crowds.
That's one of the best parts of the chicken is the nugget.
Much to the chagrin of his old pal, Ray Romano.
He came out on stage with me, and he couldn't believe the size of the crowd. He goes, "What is happening?" Spent my whole life in stand-up, and Phil goes to Poland and eats a meatloaf and fills the theater. It's pretty fun for me.
Which helps you understand how Rosenthal found the perfect name for his production company, Lucky Bastards.
Do you know you're 65 years old? You're
What?
60.
What are you saying?
Have you had the letter from the government yet saying you can retire? You can retire.
I could. That's not fun. If you think you've got something to say or a point to make or feel like your work is impacting on one guy or one little kid even, who wants to stop?
To that end, he's hired Nancy Silverton, a legend of the food world, as executive chef of his new diner. But soon-to-be son-in-law Mason Royal will run the kitchen day to day.
This is the sourdough waffle with maple butter, by far the star of the show.
Making Rosenthal feel right at home.
Yeah, do this. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh, yeah, you got the right idea.
Savages. Savages.
That's right.
With eggs so fluffy, even Dad would approve.
You know, I'm actually getting a little emotional that he can't be here for this perfect rendition of the thing he loved the most.
Let's do it in honor of Max.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And yet,
Why a diner?
Diners are disappearing from America.
the ambition of this little family diner is way bigger than what's on the plate.
These become centers of communities. If the center of the community disappears, maybe you lose the sense of community, and then maybe you lose the country. So I'm going to fix everything with my diner.
I love Phil Rosenthal, and you can see more of Phil next month. He's going to reunite with the cast of Everybody Loves Raymond as CBS marks 3 decades since that show debuted. You can still catch it on airplanes, and I always do. The 30th anniversary reunion airs the Monday before Thanksgiving right here on CBS. I'm sure it's on Paramount Plus as well. You asked, is the food good at the diner? Potatoes, some of the best potatoes I've ever had. The powdered donut holes, fantastic. I'm sure everything is just...
I mean, I got to visit that. When we were just talking how much we all love diners so much, it is one of my favorite places to go because you can sort of order everything, and the waiter or the waitress never blinks an eye.
Yeah.
You're like, give me the potatoes, the donut hole, and a Western omelet.
And a large bottle of champagne, please.
Exactly.
The diner opens up later this month, so don't go quite yet. Stay tuned. Also, if you want more Phil, he's got a cookbook out.
I do want more Phil.
Phil's favorites.
Delicious.
Amazing.
I'll need a special dose of Phil Rosenthal, if so, and that's the subject of this next piece here. He's the star of the hit Netflix show Somebody Feed Phil. He also created Everybody Loves Raymond, that big CBS hit sitcom. In his next act, not a TV show, not on streaming, not on broadcast, it's a diner that he says is going to fix everything in America. And you know what? I believe him. I caught up with him in L.A. and earlier on CBS Mornings shared a first look inside this new restaurant. He's calling it Max and Helen's in honor of his late mother and father who inspired the parent characters in Everybody Loves Raymond. In an extended part of our conversation, he reveals why he is taking on this new project.
Why a diner?
Diners are disappearing from America.
There are hundreds of diners that have closed in the last 20 years.
It's hard to maintain any restaurant, but because a diner naturally has a lower price point, it's even harder. This is a tragedy, American tragedy, that we're losing these kind of democratic with a small d places, meaning people with money, they can eat anywhere they want, but they love a diner. People without money, or a lot of money, love a diner too, and can afford to come to a diner. These become centers of communities. If I can build a better sense of community in my own town, maybe someone will look at that and go, hey, that's a good idea, and they start to blossom. Doesn't have to be my diner. I'm happy if you open a diner where you live. I think these are essential places. It can't all be fast food and junk or high-end restaurants for people with expense accounts.
But what you're getting at is that there's something that happens inside the diner. It's not work, it's not home, it's a third place where everyone can come.
Where it actually feels like your secondary kitchen. Because look, I could make this at home. Well, not me, but someone who could cook could, right? But it's kind of like mom's taking care of you. That feeling, that nurturing feeling. And if you have the right staff who's kind and sweet and nice and welcomes you, where else do you want to be?
I think he's right. I think the future of everything depends on talking to one another. And he's got this great line where he says, food brings people together, and then humor is the cement that bonds them.
I love that. It's so true.
All right, and Max and Helen's, by the way, the diner is going to open later this month.
Oh, you got a preview.
Got a preview.
Nice.
And here's another thing. You can see more of the Phil Rosenthal conversation next month when he reunites with Ray Romano and other familiar faces from the cast of Everybody Loves Raymond as CBS proudly marks 3 decades since the show debuted. The 30th anniversary reunion airs the Monday before Thanksgiving. That's good timing right here on CBS.
That'll be fun.